Hello everyone! Welcome to Empress and Tarot. I am Kimmy. Now back there is my son who is hiding from the camera at the moment. My dad is still in the hospital, so we're back and forth from the hospital, and we are headed back here in a minute. Tomorrow I will also be at the beach, tomorrow and Thursday, and my dad told me to go ahead and go. So sporadic readings from Kimmy for a couple days, unless you're expecting a personal reading, and I would expect that tonight and tomorrow. All right, let's see what we've got, please, Spirit, for the collective. Message for the collective, please. I'm not putting a timeline on this. So we have the Eight of Coins. Eight of Coins, putting work into something, dedicating yourself to something. Ten of Wands, Justice. Two more, please, Spirit. Two more. Hope everybody's wonderful. Seven of Cups. Nine of Swords. Wow. Wow. Not liking this energy, y'all. Not liking this energy, but I gotta read it as it stands. So that I shall do. Energy from the bottom of the deck. We have Four of Cups. Some sort of expression of emotions. Wow. Okay. On this particular card, love the imagery. This is from the Marchetti deck. We see a man holding a cup in contemplation. He's thinking. And he's gone into nature by himself, considering either making an offer or an expression of emotions, or the fact that he has received one. I feel it's kind of interesting. I feel very strongly that there is one person who stands out to this man, who has gone into this sort of mode of thinking. One person here. We have Four Cups, but one that really just like stands out above all the rest. But yet he's holding another one. It's like he's thinking about the one that's the greatest of them all, but yet he's chosen another. So some of you may be dealing with a third-party situation, or you may be dealing with somebody who can't get you off their mind, or you can't get somebody off of your mind, but yet there's somebody else in the picture. There could be a couple people, especially with us having the Seven of Cups here as well, this confusion from the Seven of Cups. Let's go ahead, before I read this reading, I'd like to take, I'll take the Romance Angels at the end. Start out with this Eight of Coins. The Eight of Coins is boldly and bravely trusting in the direction that you're going in and diligently putting work into it. In this particular card, we see gears, and this man trying to move the gears. It's like you're trying to create something in your life. You're trying to build something. You may be trying to create a stable financial foundation for yourself. You may be also working on some sort of personal development type of situation. But there's a focus on this work being not only something in which you are having to put a great deal of effort in, but I'm feeling a lot of endurance, like you're having to endure putting all this work into something. As if it's a really grueling task. And then we have the Ten of Wands. This is, you know, intense burdens. Feeling burdened by, you know, a variety of things within your life. That could be why somebody's chosen the lesser of the two cups here. Because of these burdens. On this particular burden, or on this particular card, I see there's a sense of having gone so far and been so burdened that it's like you just can't carry on anymore. But you are wanting to move towards your future. You are wanting to release some of these burdens. You're wanting to release what may feel as if like it's a big trial or numerous trials that you're under. You want to be able to release that. And I feel like you're hoping for some fairness in your life with our Justice card here. I feel like, you know, if you have put good out there, you're wanting good to return to you. Very much karmic type of scale. And I do feel like you've put a lot of work and effort into something. You feel like you've put a lot of work and effort into something. And you're wanting some fairness here. But confusion. We have so much confusion here with the Seven of Cups. And this is, you know, sleepless nights. All related to one person. All related to one person who you can't get off your mind, or you have, you know, feelings for, or has expressed their feelings towards you. You may be trying to decide whether or not you are going to express how you feel to somebody. There is confusion here, but as we see, like right here in the center, we have this gigantic castle. It's, once again, it's a gigantic cup. Both of these cards have a gigantic cup in the middle. You already know what you want. You already know what you want, but it looks like somebody might be settling for something lesser that may appear rosy and well and a possibility. On the Seven of Cups, you know, we have one that seems kind of angelic, and one that seems a little bit fiery, and one that seems very like there's a gothic type of aspect to it. And then there's the one with the wreath, so victorious. And then we have, you know, gems indicating, you know, kind of like that bling factor, you know. And then we have the snakes, which is kind of like sly. Sly. And then right in the center, we have somebody that feels like home. Somebody that feels like home to you. Where home couldn't be a grander scale. You know, it's when home is not within walls, but it becomes a person. I'm going to take a couple clarifiers for you. It's pretty self-explanatory, but let's just do it anyway. See what we've got. Sorry about the distractions in the background today, y'all. Eight of Coins. Card on the Eight of Coins, please. Somebody cut something out and walked away. And now they're trying to put work into something. Eight of Cups, walking away. King of Swords. I feel like somebody was, you know, very direct about cutting something out and moving forward and working on you. I feel like the eight of coins may be working on you, because when we see that Eight of Cups walking away from something in order to kind of find yourself in a way. Ooh, Tower moment. Something unexpected happened. Now you're trying to take control of your life. That's where all this work is coming from. You trying to take control of your life. Ten of Wands. We have a card mess, y'all. But 2 did turn over. Okay. Burdened by something that came to an end and trying to make a decision regarding your future. Let me shuffle these again. Ten of Wands, 2 of Wands, the World. 3 of Cups. There's a desire to reunite with somebody, something that came to an end here. A situation that came to an end with another person. There's a desire to reunite here. But the burden here is trying to decide what to do about your future. Trying to decide what you want to do about your future. I feel like the person you're wanting to reconnect with is the one that's this giant cup here. Justice. Justice, 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 please, Spirit. Okay. The Justice card, the fairness, it's coming very, very slow. Something stalled here to bring you that peace. If you're looking for something good to be happening, because you've been putting good out and you're wanting that fairness, that karmic fairness, shall we say, it's coming very slowly, very, very slowly. That's maybe why you're feeling the burdens. 7 of Cups, please. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Why is the 7 of Cups here? Why is the 7 of Cups here? Bones like like skeleton bones is in my head. I know we don't have the card out, but I see the Death card. Somebody's going through some sort of transformation. Seven of Cups, please, Spirit. 7 of Cups. The Moon. Queen of Pentacles. 8 of Wands, Cupid's arrows. Okay, so we got, once again, another card of confusion. Wanting to move forward and wanting to communicate, a desire to communicate and a desire to move forward with somebody that's very nurturing, very loving, very kind, very giving, but yet being confused. Confusion, not being able to see your way forward, and confusion here, having too many options. It's like there's your options. The reason why there's too many options here that are causing this confusion is because I'm not being able to see your future, not being able to see the direction that you're going in, not being able to see how things would be able to work out. There is a desire here to communicate with this person who's very nurturing, but that confusion is a little bit overwhelming. So this hopped, I don't know if you saw that, this hopped, once again, 7 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Options, options, options. Maybe you don't want to give up your options. Okay, 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Not that I'm going to be an advocate for it, but we have 2 7 of Cups cards, you know, and that could be both you and another person having a lot of options. Since we have 2 of those cards, you know, I don't know if you're into like having an open relationship, but you know, if you both have that issue, that might be something you could discuss. All right, 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Ooh, you're in your head over making some sort of offer. Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, please. You know how I get. At least you hear me laughing. It's been a really bad week. Bad 2 weeks, actually. Bad 2 weeks. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Once again, we have somebody walking away. We have two people walking away here, actually. There is a sense with the Five of Swords that there's some sort of betrayal, some sort of deception here. This is also, for me, this card very much is victory at a price. Victory at a price. See, this person's won all of the swords, but yet the people that were with him have walked away. So I feel like there is some sort of victory here, but whatever this victory is associated with, you're not feeling too good about it. Whatever it is that you did, and I'm not saying you did something wrong, I'm just saying whatever it is that you did that you felt was like the right thing to do at the time, which may have felt like victory to you, has caused mental anguish. This, you know, intense mental burdens, not being able to sleep at night, worries, fears, and anxiety. Over communicating emotions, opening up and being vulnerable, and expressing a desire for a new start here. A new start with whomever is represented by that gigantic cup right here. The gigantic cup. Either you or this other person currently has chosen to settle. But this is like the greatest option of them all. It's the one that feels like home. It's the one where there's peace and there's this sense, this grand sense of accomplishment in a roundabout way. It's stable and secure. Whomever is represented by the giant cup is stable and secure. And you, or somebody you're dealing with, is up in your head about communicating a desire for a fresh start here. A desire for a fresh start with regards to this connection. Sleepless nights, my dears, not good. We will recap here in just a minute. Quick recap. But let me go ahead and take Romance Angels for you. I'm making a mess of my cards today. Okay, Spirit, what have you got for the collective regarding this spread? Two more, please. I'd like 3 total. Today, all day, I've been seeing 2 2s everywhere. 2 2 2 2, 2 2 1 1. Lots of 2s. I'm not sure if it's important to somebody, so I thought I'd mention it. And one more. Oops. All right, my dears. All right, you want to fix this connection? The one where somebody chose to settle instead of go after what they really want. If you want to fix the connection, flirt. Flirt with each other, my dears. Flirt and be playful. Enjoy the moment. It says, recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. You know, enjoy some time out together. And then the big one, religious factors. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by a religious upbringing and spiritual path. When religious factors comes up, it's not necessarily a religious difference. It could be in some cases. Somebody could hold to one belief system when they were raised, when their partner may have been raised in another. We also see religious factors come up when there's cultural differences, when there's race differences, when there's age differences, when there's status differences, in terms of like middle class, lower class, that sort of thing as well. It's a preconceived notion that you may have been raised with that may need an adjustment in this situation. All right, my dears, let's go ahead and do a quick recap, and then I'm going to leave you for a couple days. I'm going to take some cards with me to the beach tomorrow and Thursday, so I'm going to try to see if I can do, a reading or two from there, and hopefully I will be able to. So we start out with that 8 of Coins. After some Tower moment, something that happens unexpectedly, someone walks away from a connection that there was. With the King of Swords, I feel like somebody cut somebody out. We usually see that with the Queen of Swords, but I'm feeling it strongly with the King of Swords. Somebody cut somebody out to go through their own personal transformation and to gain control of their life. And now I feel like they're putting work into themselves. Putting work into themselves. You have to be whole, and you have to love yourself in order to have, true unconditional love for another person. So super, super important to work on self. This particular person, whether this is you or somebody else, is also dealing with a great number of burdens in all areas of their life. That 10 of Wands is like burdens from everywhere. After the ending of this connection, which apparently was our unexpected event, after the ending, somebody is wanting to reunite, but they're trying to make a decision regarding their future in general. And all of this is adding to the burdens. They may have needed to take a step back because there are so many burdens in their life. Then we move forward to them, or you, or both of you, wishing to see something positive occur in your life. If you've put good out, you're hoping for good to come back to you. If you've not put good out, then good may not be returned unto you. But you can fix that. It's karma. Things are moving very slow to see this balance, to see this fairness in your life. So don't get discouraged if this is you that's waiting on that. And then we have this person that cut somebody out and walked away and is trying to figure out their life. We see a little bit of what they're dealing with. There's a whole lot of confusion about that one love. The one that just like stands out among all the rest because somebody decided to settle. Other options may have looked better, may have looked greener, may have looked easier. Sometimes when you have a very deep connection, also an easier connection sometimes. Sometimes people will walk away from one. I know I did in a roundabout way. I don't know why this came to my mind, but I'm going to bring it up just in case it's of help to somebody. At one point in time in my life, this was back in the 90s, I had to choose between two people. And there was one person I had a great deal of feelings for, had very deep feelings for, and then there was another who was more like my best buddy. At the time, I felt it was easier to date my best buddy rather than the one that I had feelings for. So this was back in the 90s. Needless to say, it didn't work out too well. You don't settle, y'all. Don't settle. So there's confusion here. Confusion. It's possible both of you may be confused. And both of you may have multiple options. But part of the confusion surrounds expressing your emotions towards somebody who's very nurturing, very loving, very giving. A lot of this confusion is not knowing about your future in general, because with that Moon card, which is Pisces and Cancer energy, with that Moon card, There's a lot of water energy in here actually, because we have that's Scorpio energy, this is Scorpio energy, and this is Pisces Cancer. With water energy, and I'm not saying that for y'all to equate signs to the reading. With water energy, you're dealing with emotions. You're dealing with a lot of emotions. You're dealing with that kind of inner working, that inner core kind of feelings, you know, and that love and unconditional feelings that you have for somebody. And so there's a lot of confusion in this area of your life or somebody else's life, whomever you're dealing with, especially with regards to future movement. There may be something that you feel like you're not seeing, or somebody else isn't seeing, that, you know, may be hidden. So keep that in mind as well. Trust your intuition when that moon card is clarifying the Seven of Cups. Trust your intuition. And then we have this person, whether this is you or somebody else, dealing with the worries, fears, and anxieties, staying up at night. I think we'll take a couple potential outcome cards too. As a result of somebody, victory at a price. Somebody won, and there was a heavy price for it. I don't know what you wanted to win or what they wanted to win, and now there's a desire to express, to allow yourself to be vulnerable and to express how you're feeling, so you can have a new start with this person. Person represented by our great big old cup here. So the other options don't measure up, but there's some aspect of that large cup here and here with all this confusion. The grandest option appears to be causing some fear for you. Perhaps there's something about this person that triggers you. Triggers a fear of getting hurt down the road, perhaps. Okay, Spirit, can I have 3 cards for a potential outcome in this situation, please? Potential outcome in this situation, please. Oh my goodness. We are stopping there. We are stopping there. We are not getting any more, y'all. We are stopping right here. Partly because I felt like Spirit was saying, stop, this is it. Love it. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Ultimate peace, love, happiness, harmony. I love this beach scene with the dolphins on it. So, somebody ain't going to be settling for too much longer. Right at the center of this, the 10 of Cups is that giant cup. See it? Right in the center. Somebody's not going to settle. They are going to make that forward movement and that expression, because I feel like if somebody's currently settling and they continue to settle, there's going to be that feeling of dissatisfaction, because those other 3 cups cannot measure up to this whatsoever. You can only fill those cups with so much, whereas this other one it's like this boundless, like gigantic, unconditional love, you know, filled within that cup. So beautiful outcome. Ultimate peace, love, happiness, harmony, togetherness. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I will have to think of this card while I'm sitting on the beach. I won't see dolphins where I'm at, but you never know, maybe in the morning. All right, y'all, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so very much for your patience while I deal with this family emergency issue, and appreciate your patience with me having family in the background. And I will see you guys again soon. Much love and light to y'all. Bye, y'all.